Hello, I'm Hendee, and I'm with Richard Lynch today, and we're talking about the CD "Last of a Dying Breed." Richard, tell us the meaning behind the song and the CD "Last of a Dying Breed."
Well, Lee, thank you for having me today. I sure appreciate your time and opportunity to talk with you today, sir. You know, to me, "Last of a Dying Breed" speaks of a generation that really has almost come and gone. And the way things used to be is the way things ought to be, as the words go in that song. I really think that "Last of a Dying Breed" holds true to a lot of factors in the United States today. Maybe not even with the music, but the way things used to be with our older towns and the sense of responsibility, the sense of personal responsibility, I think should be really focused on our way of life in the future, because I love our country and I love the way things used to be. So "Last of a Dying Breed" is a absolute must for me, and I just really appreciate the song and what it means.
Well, let's talk about the songs and your relationship with Jess McIntyre.
Well, Jess McIntyre wrote 8 of the 10 songs on my current CD, "Last of a Dying Breed." Jess has been a friend of mine for many, many years. I met him years ago, and I was playing a nightclub in Monroe, Ohio, on a truck stop. And he come in driving a truck, and we got to talking, and I didn't know that he even sang or was involved in music in any way, shape, or form. And after the second or third time I met him, he kind of spilled on me what he did, and we became instant friends. And he took me to Branson, Missouri, and we're talking 1994 or so, 95. We recorded some music in Branson, Missouri, songs that he wrote, and a couple songs that I wrote, and maybe a song or two that we wrote together. But Jess McIntyre is a dear friend, talented songwriter, and actually a great engineer. He engineered this CD. Not only did he write the words, write the songs, but he engineered as well. So can't think highly enough of Jess. He's a keeper as far as I'm concerned.
And this is not on my list, but let's talk about where you recorded this album.
Well, this CD was recorded at Loretta Lynn's studio, at Loretta Lynn's ranch. I mean, it's an absolute state-of-the-art studio, incredible surroundings. And, you know, when you're in that Hurricane Mills there at Loretta Lynn's studio, the scenery is beautiful. You can't help but get, lost in the scenery. And to be in around such success as Loretta Lynn and all the things that she's done over the years, and be in her environment and her studio, it inspired me to do my absolute best. And then I feel the songs that Jess has wrote there with the surroundings was nothing but a class act all the way around, and I was fortunate to be around that. And I think the CD speaks for itself. We're pretty proud of it.
Very good. Why do you think it is important to continue the tradition of country music, of real country music?
Well, I'm 99% sure, actually I'm 100% sure, that if young folks hear traditional country music, they're captured by it, they're taken by it, they're impressed by it, and they get to realize how, from the heart, country music really is. Today's country music, I'm not bad-mouthing it, but there's not a whole lot of heart there. And so when young folks can actually hear the difference of traditional country, and then they get the feelings that traditional country brings to them, I think that's so important to keep and capture that, so the next generation can appreciate and have the chance to really like and appreciate that kind of music. Because to me, today's country music doesn't really necessarily reflect from the heart feelings. So.
Now, I've listened to the CD over and over, and I think all of the tracks are great, but what are your favorite songs on the CD, and why?
Well, my favorite song, of course, is "Last of the Dying Breed," and it just speaks of all traditional American values and how I was raised and so forth with my family upbringing. My second favorite song on there would be "Stood Right There and Lied." It talks about a guy that not necessarily made the right choices in life, and he lost a girl that really meant something to him. A lot of folks have been in that situation.
Sure.
And, it talks about a real life experience, and his pride made him stand there and tell her that he was doing fine, and in reality was it was breaking him in two to stand there and talk to her.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody's been in those situations, and you know, when you can relate with a song and experience that song and let it come to let it be something in your life that you relate to, I think that means a whole lot. But that's my second favorite. All of them are great, but you know, Last of a Dying Breed and Stood There and Lied are the two the most personal to me.
Very good. What are your plans with the CD and touring?
Well, my plans are to sell as many as I can sell.
That's very easy. Very simple.
And you know, and we're doing pretty well selling the CDs actually. You know, it's available on keepingitcountryfarm.com and cdbaby.com, and they are selling quite well for us. My plans are to let the CD speak for itself, and therefore it's booking us around the country. You know, they can see that, you know, we've got some good quality country music. We feel we can hold our own with about anybody out there. My band I'm very proud of. They have recaptured this CD almost to a T, and you know, it's creating opportunities for us around the country. Different radio stations are picking it up. Therefore, the interest is there, and we're just very fortunate and blessed to be in a situation where the CD can work for us now. We're thankful for it.
Well, I thank you for your time today, Richard, and it's been a pleasure and an honor to be with you.
Lee, thank you very much for your time, sir, and we'll look forward to seeing you again.
Well, all right. Thanks, Richard.
See you, Lee.
Okay.